Hello everybody and welcome to Getting Artsy with Sydney. So I am excited to be here with you guys again on a Monday night. I hope you guys join us every Monday. You can always go back to Facebook and scroll back through and see some of our previous Monday night classes and demonstrations. Also, we're going to try and put more of them over on YouTube. So tonight we should be live streaming in both Facebook and YouTube if everything is going okay. So I'm going to check here, make sure I can see you, make sure you can see me. So just give me a second. All right. So checking. There is always a little bit of a delay, so we'll just see if, okay, there we are on YouTube. Yay. Harriet's there. Hi, Harriet. All right, just making sure I can see you guys on both. I'm probably going to be watching the Facebook comments. And just want to make sure that I am there in Facebook. All right. There we go. We can see there. Want to make sure I can see the comments. All right. So I hope you guys had a wonderful weekend. I hope you guys found some time to spend in your craft room. All right. Again, I just want to make sure I can see comments. Okay, I think we're good. Yes. All right. Awesome. All right. Hope you guys can hear me okay. So I know in our little, the intro for tonight, I was going to demonstrate our pop-up card. So this is our pop-up card. I'm going to delay this and push it out a little bit because right now I didn't even realize we are out. I think we have 2 more left, and I was like, well, it doesn't make sense to show it to you guys if you guys can't buy it. So I will demonstrate this one at another time so we can get these back in stock. So it is a fun little pop-up feature. So I still want to do a fun fold for you guys. So we're going to do our center fold. I've done some demonstrations for this one in the past, but I think it's going to make a really cute card. So we're thinking kind of about Valentine's Day or something you could send a friend for Galentine's Day, if that's what you want to do. So this die is really fun. This is, we've got 2 different center step dies. This is our horizontal one, and I just really like this one. The stamp set is one that we've had a while, but I just love it for Valentine's Day. I think the bear is so cute, so I thought I'd show you. We'll color him up a little bit with our OLO markers. And we have 2 bears. This is the other bear that I think is fun and is also great for this time of year. You can put the little banners in. You can say love or mom, baby, dad, hugs, and the images will stamp right in the little banner. So we're going to do this one. Oh, here's a sample of that one. Isn't that cute? So anyway, and then we also have a very special stamp set, and it is great little sentiments to go along with this. In fact, I went ahead and stamped one of these sentiments on the card that we're going to do today. So let's go ahead and we're going to build the base, and then we'll go ahead and do a little coloring with the bear and play with that a little bit. So for the die, it comes with all of the pieces for you. You're going to cut, and it gives you really good instructions on the die as well. It's just half of an 8.5 by 11 piece of paper. So there's your paper. Let's turn the camera around. That would make more sense, wouldn't it? Okay, there we go. Okay, so again, your paper is just 8.5 by 11. You're going to cut it in half, and then this die is going to sit at the very bottom and edge of the paper. So you don't need an extended plate. It fits perfectly. You just want to make sure this open part is down at the bottom. But again, with the die, where did I put the die? Where is it? Okay, I don't have, oh, here it is. All right, for the die, it actually shows you exactly where to position it on your piece of paper. So very easy, and it shows you where the score lines are going to give you. You're going to say mountain, mountain, valley, mountain, and let me explain what that means. All right, when you run this through, depending on your cardstock, you may need to run it through front and back. And what I usually do is leave it taped on, flip it over, and make sure you can see the little teeny score lines down here. And if you don't see them, go ahead and just run it back through your machine. Sometimes, again, depending on your plates and stuff, sometimes you might want to take a piece of scrap paper and put it on top and run it through again, because maybe it's not, you know, it's not deep or tight enough to make those score lines. So again, you're going to flip it over before you take it off. All right, so let's go ahead. I already ran it through. You're going to hold all the score lines and the cut lines towards the bottom of you. And what I like to do is start at the top. There's a score line here and here. This is a critical part. You do not want it to fold all the way across, only on the score lines. Also, if it's a little bit light and you can't see it, just get your scoreboard out. I'll do this sometimes. You can see where it's like starting, and just pick a line. So here it is. Well, I wouldn't hold it that way. I would hold it like this. But if it's a little bit light, you can just go ahead and reinforce those score lines if you need to by using your scoreboard. Again, it depends on your plates and your machine, depending on how tight it is or whatever. So, okay. And this cardstock is pretty stiff. For the base of this kind of a card, I think it's best to go ahead and make sure it's a little heavier cardstock. Okay, then what I'm going to do, the first one is a mountain. So I'm going to put my fingers right behind that score line, and I'm going to pinch. I'm not going to pinch too hard yet. I'm just going to start to pinch it. Then I'm going to stick my finger behind this score line, because I don't want this to go all the way across. Put my hand there, and I'm going to pinch and make another mountain. So a mountain meaning, it's going to be up and over. Down here, the next one, it's going to be a valley. So for this one, I'm going to take your finger and push in and start to pinch that. And then the last one is a mountain again. Do not score it all the way across, only where the score lines are. So I'm going to just put my hand here and go mountain. Once you have it started, then you can start back at the top and squeeze it a little bit more. You can even start to put it on your table and start to squish it down. But if you try and do it all at once, sometimes you'll get that fold where you don't want it. Then you can take your bone folder, which I just put away, and give it a nice crease. This is one of my favorite dies. It just can make any card into something a little more fun. It's a standard A2 size, so it's going to fit in all of your regular envelopes. And here is your fun fold. The die also gives you the frames. It gives you this frame, and it gives you a little square. And I went ahead and stamped "Have a Berry Special Day." That's from the little mini set. And then we'll put that there. Then it gives you the side pieces and the bottom pieces. So I used our Feel and Groovy collection for this. I'm going to put this on first. It's going to center right in here. I love the flowers, but this is that paper is really fun because it has a nice stripe too. But I like the flowers best. All right. Have you guys started Valentine's cards? Are you going to be sending any? I mean, this set could be really for anything. I kind of designed it to work great for, like, it's got a little set of books, and you can make it a teacher card. Oh, good. Mary has this one and likes it. Awesome. This die or the stamp set? This die really is fun. I use it a ton. All right, this is going to drop right in here. Now, the reason I'm putting that in first is because when I want to put this piece in, I want to center it so it has that nice blue all the way around. If I drop that in first, I might be a little low or high or whatever. So this helps me kind of gauge where I want to put that. That's why I'm putting that in first. You could pop this up, but I think I'm going to lay this one flat. And this basil paper is nice because it's got a texture and then a flat side, and I like the texture. So if I were going to stamp directly on this paper, I would probably flip it over and stamp on the smooth side. I think, especially if you can do a sentiment, I think it gets a little grainy with detailed words on when you're doing it on the linen side. So I like having the option though. Okay. That looks pretty good. Just eyeballing it here. Okay, it's nice to have the glue because you can move it around a little bit. There we go. Okay, then we have this, and I think I'll go ahead and pop this up. I love a lot of texture, a lot of depth, dimension. So I'm going to pop this piece. This tape is easy because you can just tear it. Foam tape. All right. These little things are going to go flying. Okay. Here we go. Center that. There we go. All right, let's put our little side panels on. It's just going to fit right in there. There is another little die that if I wanted to, I could put a little square there, but I didn't worry about it. It doesn't show that much, so. I wonder if this one had. Okay, this one, just so you can see all the different fun layers on this. When you open it up, there's those little squares. Again, if you wanted to do that, you could easily do that. All right, since I used a blue as a base color, I went ahead and die cut just another white panel. This is that piece, because I think that would make a good place for a sentiment. We also just got in, I'm going to have it kind of tuck up there a little bit. We just got in the glue from the glue presses from My Sweet Petunia, and they are on our, I'm pretty sure, I hate to say this, but I'm pretty sure we have them on our website. If they're not on there today, they'll be on there tomorrow. So you can get them from us as well. It's been really awesome. So, okay. Then we have our little bear, and let's go ahead and color him up. just so you can see. And then we've got our dye. Okay, these are some of the colors I'm using. Let's go ahead and do the brown first. And these are the Olos. And let's see, I'm going to do a little bit of the dark. This is, I'm going to kind of, I think I'm going to use, well, maybe I'll just use these two colors. It's going to be, okay. You know what, I am going to add, I'm going to do a little light first. Let me zoom in for you. Okay. This is also when I usually grab my glasses, but I'm just going to wing it here. Okay. I know I want this part to be light, so I'm going to color that in. I'm going to want some light around this part of his head and maybe on his cheeks. Let's go in and start with a little bit of the dark here, a little bit on the outside. You can play with the different shades of browns. Okay, I need something in between. So I'm going to take that lighter brown, go back with this color. Now he's a bear, so I'm letting him be a little bit muddy, like not really smooth. It's looking kind of dark to me. Okay. I just needed that in-between color. It's a pretty dark brown. Okay. Okay, he's, yeah. That's right. This is the lighter color. This is the darker color. I'm, again, since he's, a bear, I'm letting it be a little bit brushy. I keep going back and wanting that in-between brown. Could find a different alcohol marker, but this is kind of nice because you can play with what you have by mixing. There, that's looking good. There. I kind of like that. Again, I didn't make him really, I let it be kind of furry. There we go. All right, let's do his nose. I'm going to do a gray. I didn't really want to come in with just a black. There. And then his little denim, I'm going to use the B43 and the B46. So the darkest, again, when I do this, the light is kind of coming in from this side, so it's going to come up from there. I love this blue. I do use this a lot. Okay, by adding that dark around the outside and the light coming from here, that really makes the legs look rounded. You could come in with the dark and just do it a little bit more around the pocket. And I want you guys to just play with it. Like, don't get too caught up with trying to be perfect. You know, if you don't really like that, you just color another one again. Again, I like to keep him kind of look furry. And you don't want him to just be flat and solid. So I kind of like that. And so these are the colors that I used. Let's go ahead and die cut this out. Oh wait, I also have, before we do that, while we're coloring, I did do this little, here's a little card right here on the little stamp set. Perfect for Valentine's Day. And I think I'm just going to use that really light blue. And where did I put a little bit gray in there? Okay. Let's move this out of the way. And we've got our little card. Let's go ahead and die cut this. So today was a beautiful day here in Kansas City. Okay. Let's go ahead and die cut. Perfect. All right, little bear. Look how cute. And we've got his little card. We could maybe put it in his hand. Let's pop him up as well. This makes for such a fast little card, this having that die. Let's see, wait, he's going to hang off a little bit. Okay, so not on that ear and not right there. So ignore that part. You could, which we could probably have done that, cut out another little piece. Use that die to cut out another piece to layer him so he was a little bit thicker. put. Don't worry about that. I also probably should have used a little heavier cardstock for him. There we go. And then we have the little card. And I think I want to do it, I'm going to tuck it in here like he's holding it. I'm going to do that. I'm going to snip this. This is going to be cute. Okay. I'm going to put a teeny piece. I could have put it in this hand, but I have this nice white space here, and I think this is going to look really cute. Tucked in here. So it's going to be tucked in behind his hand. Look, then that looks like he's really holding it, and it's kind of back in here. I think that's kind of fun. So there is our simple little card. This was a really fast one again. Now you have this. We could add, well, the other thing that comes in this die set is this little heart. So we definitely could add some more hearts on here. Ooh, that's going to be cute up here. Cute. And let's go ahead and add some in the inside. Now here's the books. I don't know that we need the books. Have a very special day. That is kind of cute, but I don't know. I guess we could just set them in here. We have them already cut, so might as well, right? There we go. Everything should be in threes, right? Let's just do that here. There. So there's your inside. Nice little spot for sentiment. And have a very special day. So I hope you guys like that. I know it's a really simple card today, but it's nice to show you how easy a die can just make a regular standard card into something a little more unique and fun. So I hope you guys have a wonderful Valentine's Day. This will give you some ideas on what you can make, and I think that's it. So we'll flip it back around here. And you guys have a wonderful week.